Welcome to the Global History Channel. This rare 1957 photo shows an Italian police officer writing a ticket for a woman simply because she's wearing a bikini on the beach. Back then, bikinis were considered shocking and even improper, revealing how much society and beach fashion has changed over time. This haunting 1944 image shows the death mask of a powerful World War II commander. After he was forced to take his own life, this mask was created to preserve his final features, capturing a still and silent moment in history. This powerful 1970 photo shows the first black woman to serve on the Oakland police force learning how to handle a shotgun. At a time of major social change, her presence challenged stereotypes and marked an important step toward diversity in American law enforcement. This 1979 image captures thousands of Iranian women flooding the streets to protest newly imposed forced hijab laws. Their raised fists and determined faces show one of the earliest and strongest fights for women's rights in post-revolution Iran. This early 1900s outdoor classroom shows children studying in the open air, even in cold weather. These schools were created to help stop the spread of diseases like tuberculosis, turning nature into a classroom during a challenging time in public health. This 1943 photo is the last known image of a brilliant inventor whose work with electricity changed the world. Near the end of his life, he lived alone in a New York hotel, still filled with ideas few understood. This iconic 1951 photo shows a world-famous scientist playfully sticking out his tongue after photographers kept chasing him on his birthday. It captured his fun, rebellious side and became one of the most recognizable images in history. This disturbing 1890s photo shows preserved, tattooed heads taken from an indigenous community during colonial times. Seen as curiosities back then, they remind us of a dark chapter of exploitation and disrespect toward native cultures. This rare 1934 photograph was taken moments before a major European leader was assassinated in public. Calm expressions quickly turned into chaos, marking one of history's earliest political assassinations ever captured on camera. This vintage photo from the early 1900s shows tall metal playground structures with no safety rails. Kids climbed high without supervision, highlighting how much childhood safety standards have changed compared to today's protected play spaces. This stunning 1948 image shows a Hawaiian fisherman using a bright torch and spear to catch fish at night. The tradition blends skill, culture, and survival, showing how island communities worked closely with the ocean. This rare 1969 photo shows Niagara Falls completely drained of water. Engineers stopped the flow to study erosion and stabilize the cliffs. For a short time, the world-famous waterfall stood silent, revealing its bare, rocky riverbed. This 1954 photo shows a mine worker being X-rayed before leaving a diamond mine. Companies used this extreme method to ensure workers weren't hiding diamonds in their bodies, showing how tightly controlled the industry was. This shocking 1916 image shows an elephant being executed by hanging after it killed a handler. The event drew huge crowds and remains one of the darkest moments in circus history, highlighting cruelty toward animals in captivity. This eerie 1948 photo shows workers packing human skulls into crates for transport or study. Collected from museums and medical schools, the site reveals how differently human remains were treated in the past. This 1977 photo shows a technician machining a space shuttle main engine injector. Every tiny channel needed perfect precision to control fuel flow, showcasing the extraordinary engineering behind America's early space missions. This 1939 photo shows a medically shocking case involving a very young girl who gave birth, becoming the youngest confirmed mother in history. The event stunned doctors and remains one of the most mysterious medical cases ever recorded. This image from the 1930s-1950s shows children inside iron lungs, machines that helped polio victims breathe when the virus paralyzed their chest muscles. These massive devices became symbols of both fear and hope during the polio epidemic. This early 1900s photo shows a factory lector, someone hired to read newspapers, politics, and stories aloud to workers. Before radios, these readers kept workers informed and entertained, shaping workplace culture and even labor movements. This emotional 1947 photo captures a mother showing a returning prisoner of war a picture of her missing son, hoping for answers. The quiet tension reveals the heartbreak families felt while searching for loved ones after World War II. History isn't just dates and events. It's moments like these, frozen in time, filled with emotion, struggle, hope, and humanity. If you enjoyed this journey through the past, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more untold stories of history.